he said to me that he wasn't in love with me anymore. And at that time, I will be lying if I will tell you that it didn't hurt. Of course, by the way, I thank you for rejecting me because I am now living the kind of life I have been dreaming of. That's what I told him. It was not an insult, and I'm sure that he's happy with his life. Hello Soul Tribes, it's me Donna Bliss Vlogs, and today I'm gonna talk to you about rejection is just redirection. I heard this quote from Oprah before. She had failed a couple of times, not just once or twice. You will find out if you research. A lot of CEOs, a lot of the most successful people in the world got rejected so many times, and the only thing was they didn't give up. That's what made her who she is right now. I have shared some stuff about it in my TikTok account, which is Future Pinay. Please visit it if you have time. It's when I got rejected from a job, and it was a blessing in disguise. Anyhow, this one rejection is from a partner. And for some reason today, I have this need to share it with you because I'm in a happy place in my life. And there was a time before I went abroad, I was actually manifesting. I said to God, well, God, I didn't marry the man I want. My ex-boyfriend that time cheated and he broke up with me. And so I said, I give up on love, Lord. So I said to him, if true love doesn't exist, just please get me a foreigner who can give me a blue-eyed baby. And I want to be happy. That's all I want. And to live abroad. Because I want to be as far as possible in the Philippines. And to be honest with you, I am living that life right now. Thanks to my ex-partner. I think we've been together for almost 7 years. And he rejected me. He said to me that he wasn't in love with me anymore. And at that time, I will be lying if I will tell you that it didn't hurt. Of course, I was hoping that we could go on couples therapy or something like that to save our relationship. But then he said he didn't want kids because I said to him, I am willing to work out on our relationship if you wanted to have kids. And he said, no, I don't want to have kids. So I said, okay, we have no other option but to separate. And that's what happened. We separated. The only reason why it took me a while to move on because I live in the Philippines, and you know, we take pride of our culture and beliefs. You know, we don't believe in divorce. But then that time when he rejected me, I already had a couple of experiences where I felt rejected, and so my ego was hit a lot of times. It felt like being rejected at that time is kind of, well, that's life. So it's not like the biggest news in the world, right? I had a vlog about ego death is a blessing in disguise. So I hope you watch it after you watch this one. Because once you don't have ego, guys, a lot of things will happen and it will be good for you in the long run. So anyhow, about being rejected is actually being redirected. My experience taught me that I was actually not rejected. I was being redirected to a destination where I'm supposed to be. It's more of a destination where my soul is more inclined to. You know what I mean? It's like I will be more happy if I will meet a man who wants what I need, who values what I value, like kids and having a family. The good thing about being rejected so many times, if you get rejected again, it was like, so what? It happened before, I was fine. I'm still here living. So it's not that bad. It is bad at first. I won't lie. But then again, It will teach you that rejection is part of life. We can't have all the things we want every time. It's like some things will happen, some things will manifest, and sometimes it doesn't. That's what life is.
It made me look forward and got me excited for what I'm meant to be doing, the people I will meet, and my true purpose in life.
I actually told my ex-partner, I think a year ago or 2 years ago, when he wanted something from me, that by the way, I thank you for rejecting me because I am now living the kind of life I have been dreaming of. That's what I told him. It was not an insult, and I'm sure that he's happy with his life. It's what he wanted, being single. I don't know if he's got kids. I don't know if he just didn't want kids with me, but I'm sure that when he separated with me, that he was being also directed to the things he wanted. That's how I see it with my reality, that his rejection brought me to somewhere where I actually am valued, I actually am loved, and I am actually was destined to be. And so I thank him for the rejection. And lastly, I'm not gonna lie that when he rejected me, I became a better person. A better person for my partner now, which is that I am not selfish anymore, and I listen to my partner's problem and just value people more. People who value me, like my husband sees me. My ex-partner told me that people get tired of giving love when their cup is not filled, or when the relationship is not reciprocated. For example, only one partner has always been giving and the other one is just giving breadcrumbs or is just giving little bits. People get tired, and so that's what he taught me. Like, it has to be reciprocal. You give and I give, so it keeps the relationship going. He taught me one of the biggest lessons I have to learn. And so, yes, it was painful that our relationship didn't work out, but then he taught me a lot, and that's all I can ever thank that experience for, that it made me a better person. Tribes, that's the epiphany that I am trying to share with you today. I hope you have a good day. See you next time.